Let's wait for people to trickle in. It's a little choppy. Mm. I'm using a camera, so but it won't be so much about me. It'll be about yeah, I'm okay. A little choppy. Whoa. Hi, Amanda. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Just wait for a few more people to join in. I'm not gonna worry about the stuttering of the camera. It's not that big of a deal for me because we're gonna look at some pictures. We're gonna look at a couple of things. I think I'm already getting. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. No, that's not it. It always happens to me. No matter what I do, no matter how many trial and errors I go through, it's just like the video doesn't go as smoothly as the test runs do. But it's totally fine. Can you hear me fine? I hope so. That's what matters, really. Chime in the chat. Say hello. What's up? Actually, it's important if people say stuff in the chat so I know your name. So that will be helpful for the giveaway later in the show. I'm just going to advertise the live stream right now on Instagram. Come check it out. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are having a good time. At least it's better than last time. I would say so. Last time was, whoo, can actually share screens now, you know? See, look at that. That's cool. Actually, this is good because I do have a few things I want to talk about. Obviously, San Diego Comic-Con happened, and that was pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't there, but it looked very cool. Everyone's footage and photos were really cool to check out. And a couple things I liked, a couple things that, I wasn't so crazy about. What's good? What's good, Jay? Hello, Linnet. The Real Bro, Memento. I am doing very well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. How are you guys doing today? How's your Monday? How was your weekend? Ain't too bad, Jay. Ain't too bad. Just want to talk about Comic Con. Go through some photos. If there's anything you guys really liked, please let me know. We can look at those photos together for sure. Yeah, got some skip frames. I think it's just sometimes with the internet it doesn't. It happens. Whatever. No SDCC spoilers. I need to catch up. Well, this is not the stream for you, Roland. So, dude, Dallas Heat. I'm not sure how hot it is over there, but in New York right now, it's disgusting. It's awful. I had to go down into the basement and go in and take out some toys that I'm selling. Kind of go through like my whole inventory, do a whole check, and it's excruciating down there. It's like what I imagine Guantanamo Bay would feel like in the summer heat. And yeah, it was tough. But I went through everything, and everything's accounted for. Nothing had melted. I, meticulously put my figures away in giant bins. So I'm trying to go through all of my bins and, um, go through the collection and sell some stuff. See what's really important to me and just try to make some space, man. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to the Black Panther, Forever Wave, and She-Hulk and stuff. I definitely want people to say what's up in the chat, because that will be helpful for the giveaway. If you guys didn't see, we will be giving away a custom Moon Knight arcade done by Shadow Moses, which is awesome. Also, in the description, you'll find a link, the Zoom link, if you guys want to call in and talk about something specifically. I like to have a little interaction with people one-on-one in the moment. So do not feel free to call in and say what's up. I do get scared of warping, but so far so good. No warpage that I've seen so far. Yeah, that's very cool. Blade finally having an official date next November. They start shooting in October. I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked about that one. I mean, obviously we're not going to see anything for a while, but I don't know. I mean, Mahershala Ali, how can you fail with an actor like that? So I don't know the people that are working on it, the creatives, but hopefully Mahershala. I call him Mersh, just like we're cool like that. Pretty tight, and maybe he'll have a lot of creative license to kind of do what he wants to do with Blade. He's a very amazing artist, so we'll see what he brings to the table for sure. It's exciting. Yo, Mike, what's up, High School Creations? Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in, man. What up, Savage Saint? Yeah, do a live, and 104 degrees in Jersey. Damn, dude. Woo, it's rough. Today was, well, it was a mix. It got a little humid because a thunderstorm came in, but who cares about that? Yeah, I want to go through some pictures. So, I mean, drop skip frames, 25% over. It's fine. I think we'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We'd love for you guys to subscribe. To keep the love coming into the channel. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so I want to know who's here because I'll take all of your names. I'll enter them into the contest that we'll do towards the end. Again, oh, I got a little meat in my throat. I'm not sure what that's about. Let me just share the story really quick. Anything specifically that you want to talk about that was revealed at Comic-Con? Fantastic Four was revealed, hopefully Doctor... I mean, I would imagine so. How are you going to do Fantastic Four without Doctor Doom? Although they might be saving him for later. I don't know. Or they might tease him at first. They can go which way they want to, right? I think most people want to see Doom be the main antagonist to Fantastic Four and then have him be a little bit more powerful later on in the movies. And then we'll see who they cast as Doctor Doom. You never know. What's up, Thomas Brock? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Happy Monday to everyone. All right, I got 14 viewers. That's a record for me. Why not? Let me just share this really quick, and then we'll get to it. It's hard to talk and multitask at the same time. Y'all know. Gotta promote myself because no one else does. Except Shadow Moses, he's my friend. Live right now. Okay. Enough self-promotion. You guys are here. That's all that matters. Yeah, we can talk about Ghost Rider Hasbro. Let's just talk about Hasbro. Let's just talk about what they showed. They showed some pretty cool stuff, I think. Right? Again, if you guys want to call in, please call in. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to take your call. Oh, I think I do have a caller. Hold on. I don't know if you are speaking. I can't hear you. Oh, nope, come on, leave meeting. It was working before. And again, it doesn't work again. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Sorry. Stay right there if you're talking. I am going to fix this very quickly. Still pretty new to the whole Streamlabs thing, but do not fret. I will get you on right now. Hold on one second, guys. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And then let me get you that is talking on the call really quick. There we go. Nathier, you hear me? Don't know if you're speaking. Well, that sucks. Hey, dude. Oh, greetings from Australia, man. Hey, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. I appreciate that, man. Um, yeah, Hasbro, for sure. Let's get into that. You know, Nathier, I'm gonna hang. If you can hang up and call back, I think that should help. Oh, wait, there you are. I hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. What's up, man?
Oh, hey. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Oh,
We got it working, man. We got
I'm
it
sorry.
working. Hey.
Um, my computer wasn't working. The mic was kind of damaged, so I just got my headphones and
Oh,
just plugged them in.
we're good. We're good. What's up, man? What do you want to
Yeah,
talk about?
I'm good, man. Just I'm so glad that I was able to talk to you.
Cool.
I currently reside in Jordan, and it's 2:40 in the morning.
2:40 in the morning. Oof.
Yeah,
What are you doing up so
yeah.
late, man?
Uh,
Can't go to sleep?
um, as an animation student, I have a lot of projects and works that I'm doing,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit stressful. I kind of stay up late. I don't know how to sleep, but I gotta fix my schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
But enough about me. How about you? How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm just excited to talk about Comic Con. Did you see any of the toys or any of the reveals from Comic Con?
Uh, I have not been uh, too into a Comic Con because I had a couple like exams and stuff coming up. I wasn't able to focus on what's going on.
Yeah.
I just was able to take a little breather today. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, it's interesting. This Comic Con, it's really interesting. Like it's really interesting the concept of it all. If you know what I mean? It's mind blowing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy,
I
man. Just like, like
Yeah,
before it
yeah.
just starts with a little comic book convention and people that like basically just love comics come together and then it just explodes into this giant multimedia 4-day weekend extravaganza and just like movie companies come and have these giant panels and all these toy companies,
Right.
show off their new products and everything. So it's pretty awesome. I've only been to one, and the one I went to
It
was pretty
is.
awesome. Yeah, and so I would love to go again, but I'm in New York, so it's hard to get out to San Diego. But New York has a
Oh,
Comic Con, so I'll probably go to that one.
so you reside in New York, huh?
I reside in New York, sir. Yes.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. How is it there?
Very hot. It's very hot.
Is it? Oh my God, I can imagine you guys. Oh my God,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
know.
pretty sticky over here.
Yeah,
So
it's very damp there. Yeah,
yeah,
it's like the humidity like just builds up during the day. Like I know.
yeah, man. Is there any line that you collect or stuff that you're really into, or not anything specific?
I'm not really a collector, let's say. I'm more into making animations with figures. If that makes
Oh,
sense.
cool. Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, I do, and actually, I've been doing recently Moon Knight work on
Oh,
my
cool.
Instagram too.
Sweet.
Yeah,
But put it in the chat so everyone can see and you know.
where is it?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
in
there it
just
is.
in the chat, live chat. You can put your Instagram handle and people can check
That's
it out for sure.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Mike. Is that Mike?
that's last time I remember. Yes, I'm Mike.
Right.
Yep.
What is it? Let me remember. What's his name? Uh, you and your brother had a nickname for what's his name for
Yeah,
Moon Knight?
Mork Sphincter.
Sphincter. Right.
Yeah, man. The one and only in the flesh, right here.
That is awesome, man. How is Jordan, man?
Great. I love Jordan. Jordan was super cool. My first time ever there. It was beautiful, right by the water. I mean, it was everything I wanted. So,
Cool.
yeah,
You guys have been mostly in Wadi Rum, correct?
yeah. Well, we were in Wadi Rum. Yeah, we were basically around there for like a week, and then we just kind of stuck around there and shot there, and it was great though. It was
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah, everyone was so happy to be there.
Wait, so all like I think was it from like episode 3 or 4 all the way to 6 was in Wadi
Yeah,
Rum?
well, not all the episodes, like not the whole episode, but like we shot certain scenes there. So,
Yeah,
but we
certain
were,
scenes, right?
yeah, but we were only there for
Oh,
like a week or so, and then
wow,
I think some
that
of the
is a
other
lot of
team,
work.
yeah, some of the other team was there for like the week before and a little bit afterward, but we weren't there for
Mhm.
too long. But the time we had over there was
Wow,
very well spent. We all had a really great time. But
that must have been a very tight schedule for you guys
yeah,
to
very
be able to
tight.
do all
But
your work at that amount of time.
yeah,
Wow.
but we got it done, and it was amazing. And I would love to go visit Jordan again at some point for sure.
Man, look, man, if you're coming down, you're more than welcome to stay at my place.
Oh,
I have an empty apartment. It's new, fresh, clean.
nice. I mean, how could I say no to
Yeah,
that, man? For sure.
yeah. You and your bro, man, you guys, like, I can't thank you enough for
Yeah.
making such an interesting and unique story on a Marvel character.
Thank you,
It's
man. I
finally,
appreciate that.
yeah. Like the level of commitment each of you put into it is unreal.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun. Well,
Unreal.
I appreciate that. Thank you for being a fan,
Of
and
course. No, I am.
yeah.
God bless you and Oscar and well, May
Thank you,
and
man.
Muhammad Diab. All of you guys. Hats off to you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Also.
straight up.
But yeah, thanks for calling, dude. And um, definitely share your Instagram in the chat. All right.
Thank you so much. God bless you. It's an honor. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep now.
Just try.
But
Just close your eyes. Listen to me
oh my
talk.
god.
That's the best way to go to sleep.
Oh my god. Thank you, Mike.
All
Thank
right,
you
man.
so much.
All right, Nathan. Talk to you later.
Sorry, I took your time. I
No,
apologize.
you're good, man. You're good. You're good.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry about
Thank
it.
you. Have a good one,
You
man.
too, man.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling, Nathan. I appreciate that. Make sure when you guys call, just to hang up, just close the app. Not YouTube. Don't close YouTube. Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to get to some of these Hasbro figures. Scorpion. I'm into it, man. Those two. I'm into that guy too. I really liked this classic look of Scorpion. I still have the old Toy Biz one. I don't know if any of you guys know that one, but this is my favorite look for Scorpion. They had the other version, the kind of like the metallic green and the face covered. This, for me, is the definitive Scorpion. So I got this guy for sure. I hope you guys got him too. If you wanted him. I don't know if you did. But I thought he looked great. Really pleasantly surprised they announced him, and also the fact that he was up for pre-order the following day. I don't know if those are Sunfire legs on Scorpion. They might be. At first, like, oh, is he pinless? But no, he's not. And you know, like, does that bother me a little bit? Maybe a little bit, but not enough to warrant me not getting it because I really wanted the classic Scorpion. And I love that card, and these are like the last few figures I imagine that are going to be on like traditional card stock with the plastic bubble up top. So I had to get that one. Speaking of which, classic retro card Beast. It's pretty awesome. I'm really digging that Beast. It's the same exact one from before, so if you didn't get a chance to get that one, and that's I think was a cool thing about I guess this panel was I got a little call. I have no idea who it is. Oh, excuse me. Is this my wife? Where's my wife? Hello? My wife has come home early, which means the party's over, guys. Party is over. Old lady Hernandez came to disrupt the party. Nah, she's great. Yo, Grumps, what's up, man? Hey, Yukimi. See, like, I open the door, and then my dog runs out and greets. Well, like, my dog cries every time someone rings the door buzzer. So, we just live with it. Yeah, I think that Jim Lee head's perfect, too. Let's get another picture here. Are you guys getting this? Oh, hey. Hi, wife. You look so happy to see me.
What's going on?
What's going on? I'm doing a live stream. Nice to see you too. Hey.
What?
All the stuff I'm selling. I told you I was going through all my shit today. Today was a shit clearing day. Guys, you have no idea how happy. You can hear my wife's excitement coming home and just seeing a camera and a laptop and light, and yeah, she's just over the moon right now. How are you? How was your day? Was it good? Thumbs up. You want to say hi to the stream?
Hello, stream.
We're just talking toys, you know. Oh, thanks, Amanda.
People?
These are the people. Yeah. We got a few people. Again, if you guys want to call in, on the description of the video, there's a link, the Zoom link. So if you guys want to talk about anything specifically, like Nathier did, yeah, call in. Why not? Right?
Okay.
We're just looking at Beast. What do you think of Beast? It's pretty
my
awesome,
favorite
right?
character.
Well, that's Christina's favorite character from the cartoon. Smart, but tough and blue. Her 3 favorite things. I like this head sculpt. The glasses are great. The beaker and everything. The hands are cool. I would have liked some more, I guess, like almost like handstand hands kind of thing. Handstand hands. But he still brings a lot of accessories. 2 different sets of hands, the beakers, the alternate head, and the glasses, and soft goods lab coat, which means we should be getting more figures with more soft goods. And Ryan Ting was really excited about that announcement of soft goods. And hey, I think we all were. So, did you guys pre-order this one? I was on the fence. I definitely pre-ordered Scorpion. Beast, I'm still, like, I don't know. I had the old Beasts, and I don't, the cool thing of what they're doing now, especially for these figures, is kind of like reuse or like just reissuing older figures with some updated applications and some accessories and little redecos and stuff and some pinless. So I think it's a good way for people that may have missed out on stuff from like 2017 or 18, 19, like a little bit before 2020 hit. Now they can get into the game and start their own collection with some really important characters. Being with an online influencer, I know, right? Which is why he used to be color gray. Oh, thanks, Roland, for the old Snapple factoid. New York heat. My God, this humidity down here. It's pretty nasty. Here is Loki with his Tesseract. I mean, cool if you wanted a Tesseract to play with. But yeah, just leave it at that. Riot was really cool. I mean, to complete the Life Foundation is pretty awesome. The fact that they announced Riot and also Agony, I thought was pretty dope. I'm sure a lot of people were really excited and like, what's going on? Why haven't you released them? And the fact that they released them on the same day is pretty awesome. Sold my Caliban Beast a while back, so glad. Nice, Sith Lord. You probably got a good little payday out of that beast because people still pay for that one, for sure. I mean, I'm sure it'll be in stores. I think it's a fan channel exclusive. It's not going to be like in traditional stores, but some like comic book shops for sure. Black Panther on the Vulcan body. I know a lot of people were not super stoked about that. And the gray gloves. I kind of like the gray gloves and boots. I think it's a cool look. I feel like a missed opportunity to not put it on the Spider-Man buck, on the retro buck, right? I mean, I haven't gotten Vulcan. I don't plan to. But from what I've seen, it's not, from what other reviewers have said, their videos, it's a nice figure, definitely updated, and it's good. It's not the new standard, I think, right? And so, does it go the way of the Cappy, the Bucky Cap buck, where it's just like that's the main one now, and it doesn't really fit for the character? I think the retro buck would have been great for this one, but I still think it's pretty cool, and we haven't had a classic look in a long time. Speaking of classic, The classic Loki looks pretty awesome. The Richard E. Grant Loki, the old style Loki. I think that's one of my favorite ones that they showed at the show for sure. I know you do, Grumps. I know you do. Yo, Nico, what's up? I mean, yeah, Tesseract doesn't work, so like, what the hell, man? What's the point? I think it's Monster Venom for sure. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. Yeah, Ryan Agnew must finish for sure for the symbiotes. I still remember like the old SNES game, and that was my like knowledge of. Oh, it was which one? Spider-Man Venom Separation Anxiety, which was like the sequel, and that's where you fought the Life Foundation. I was like, oh man, they're pretty nasty. Hatut. Like the little silver accent, like silver bluish accents were pretty dope. I don't know too much about the character. It's like an army building kind of scenario, but I think it looks cool. He who remains with the apple, I like the apple accessory. Jonathan Majors figure, not bad. Howard the Duck with the Ant-Man head. This should not be a $25 figure, right? Like, okay, you can move the arms, you can move the head. You have sort of like a. I mean, there's no articulation of the legs. You got no movement, just like a waist swivel, and that's it. This Howard the Duck works as an accessory for another character, for another toy, not as the main figure that brings an accessory. That's just my personal thought. I think some people would agree with that. Maybe I'm being too salty. I don't know. I'm too jaded now, man. Just nothing makes me happy. But I will get to stuff that really did make me happy that they showed at the con. Again, if you want to call in, go to the description. There's a link there, a Zoom link. I think you can call in now if you wanted to, and you can do that for sure. Oh, Nathir. Here. Oh, can't put it. Nathir, if you're still here, put the Instagram link to your page in the YouTube chat, not the Zoom chat. No one can see that. But yeah, call in if you want. I don't care. What else? Okay, I think that's enough Hasbro for now. And they did have the Black Widow stuff. Black Widow. The Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. That was a great trailer, by the way. I really enjoyed that trailer. And we got to look at Neymar. Shout out. Yes, our friend Matthew Eberly was the VFX manager on Wakanda Forever. So big shout out to him. Awesome to see him move up the ladder in Marvel. High score, you calling? I don't think so. I have had no calls. It would show up. Maybe it's broken. I don't know. Yeah, I thought Namor looked pretty good, right? What do you guys think about Namor? My camera down a little bit. Whoa, this thing went crazy.
Namor means no more, right?
Like Faith No More?
No, but like nay is like no. Nay.
It's not nay, like N-A-Y. Like Namor, the submariner.
Phonetically.
Phonetically? That's not right. But Namor, I think, looks pretty cool. I like that they updated it to this kind of Mayan look that he's got going on.
Shout out to your ancestors.
Shout out to my ancestors. Oh, sorry. Nakia. I like the costume. Okoye. Are you guys interested in getting this wave? A new Everett Ross, and the head sculpt. I like the printing. The face is great, better than the last one. But just that suit body is it's kind of boring. But I guess it's a guy in a suit. How cool can you make that, right? But I guess it works. There's your Hatut. Like saying that. A lot of guns. A whole lot of guns. No problem, Nathan. Just put if you want to share your Instagram, just put it there in the chat for sure. Yeah, I like the direction for Namor too. Black Panther right there, and this is your Build-A-Figure Hatuma. I dig it, man. I mean, I like the look. I think the figures do look cool. I think in the movie, I think they'll look even better. I think they lend themselves visually to a film, but the figures, I think, they're fine. Yeah, the Ross is like, is it the suit? Is it the? I mean, I thought the head sculpt's pretty good, but the suit, it's just. I mean, I don't know what you do with the suit.
For Beast?
Not for Beast. For Everett Ross. For
Oh yeah.
For Bilbo Baggins. The Hobbit. What else we got here? Diamond Select. We've all seen the Apocalypse. Again, all these pictures are from Toy Arc. Toy Arc was like the page I would go to for all sorts of toy information back when, and they still got great photos. So I just kind of steal from them. There's a Select. Man, I think they look great, man. They're just 7 inches, and they just kind of fit out of scale with everything else. But
That's
I
what
think
she
that. But the Vision does look really cool, and that Apocalypse looked great. That was a must for me. Red Hulk too. I mean, that first Hulk they made was great, and I mean, I can't forget Beta Ray Bill. That thing looks amazing. Did you guys pre-order any of these selects? Yeah, I think so too, Roland. Yeah, that Beta Ray Bill that's fire, dude. That is fire.
Fire!
Fire!
Exclamation mark. Fire!
Again, if you guys want to call in, description, go there. You'll see the link. And you can just join in. It's free. It's open right now. Or if it's not working, I don't know if it's not working. Don't ask me. Yeah, okay. I'm into the Storm collectible stuff. This Balrog, I mean, come on. Look how dope that Balrog is. And it's hard because they are so expensive, and if you don't get them at the price point that they released at, they get even more expensive down the line on the secondary market. And they also tease not just Balrog, well, Yuri as well. I know, I can't. Storm collectibles are just way too expensive. They're beautiful figures. They look amazing, but they're also out of scale with everything else I collect. And maybe that's a bad excuse, but I guess they would scale well with Marvel Select. If you didn't do Marvel Legends and like Figure Arts, then you could go Storm Collectibles and Marvel Select. That would work, right? Yeah, I mean, I feel like they were not saying anything about Street Fighter. They had released the standard Zangief, the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Zangief, and then that was it. It was just cold. And then they come out at Comic-Con and show all this great stuff. And they also teased 2 upcoming, well, I don't know, upcoming. This could be, upcoming for them could be 3 years from now. I don't think it'll be that long, but if you don't mind me scrolling, I think I already, it's just like little cutouts of characters. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Here we go. So they teased an Ultra Street Fighter 2, Blanca, and Fei Long. I love Fei Long. I love Blanca. I'm a big Street Fighter fan, so I don't know what to do. I probably will not go that route. But if you can't do that, if you can't do Storm collectibles, I think I have it here. Oh, we'll get to that in a little bit. I do want to get to the NECA stuff for sure, but I am looking. I opened up way too many tabs. You can call me Tabitha Christie. I want to get to the Mondo stuff. Beast Kingdom? Here we go. I want to get to the Jada Toys stuff. I think Jada Toys, I feel like they may have won Comic-Con. If we did put a poll out there, I think people were excited and they're feeling the Jada Toys stuff. No, Nico. Get in here, man. I see you.
I am
Muted.
here.
What's up, Nico?
What's up, man?
How you doing, dude?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Just helped my mom cook some catfish. So.
Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
had catfish before.
You never had catfish before?
No, man, I don't think so. I've only had like tilapia. That's like the most exotic fish I've ever had.
That's catfish. Yeah, you got to get some catfish. Some fried catfish.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right, that sounds good. Man. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what were your thoughts on Comic-Con? What stuck out to you? What was like really impressive to you, man?
Man, this is like the dark horse. Like, I had no idea that this would come out and be like my favorite thing of the show, but all the Jada Toy stuff.
I think so too, man. Everyone's talking about how impressed they were with like the Universal Monster stuff. Like this Invisible Man looks amazing, and like
Yeah.
he has like the soft flap underneath, so you could like sit him down if you wanted to. The Wolfman is like this crazy articulated Wolfman, and then I mean they come up with Street Fighter and Mega Man. That's kind of hot, dude. That's hot.
Yeah. It's just like, because I really did love their first wave of monsters. Like I really enjoyed their Creature from the Black Lagoon and their Frankenstein were really cool.
Yeah, like I know like a lot of people said that they were really into them, and like I never got any of them. Like I was like I don't know, like I'm already doing NECA stuff, and like I love the NECA look, but they don't move very well, right? And so that's like the downside of those. But I mean, these Jada Toys one, like I don't think they've ever done 6-inch figures before, right? Before.
No, I think that was their first kind of foray into it, and they did a really good job.
I mean, this Ryu, at first like they showed like the like really like weird shadowed photos, and I was like, that's not the way. I mean, it's a good tease, I guess, but it left a lot to be desired. But then when they showed this stuff out, and like Wade had his videos, and everyone put out their videos of them at the booth, and I think they look really good.
Yeah, and like I don't know, it's their like selection where because they did the like Universal Monsters, and then they did the Frankenberry and Count Chocula stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like they're they get the big things like Street Fighter, but it's like who really thinks to do Chester Cheetah? You know?
Yeah, I mean that's weird for them to like the Universal Monster. Then they do like cereal or like food branded characters. Then they go, oh, here's Street Fighter, by the way.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah, those Street Fighter figures, those I'm super excited about.
I mean, you like see like the shading on the chest of Ryu. You have the butterfly joints. They even said they have multiple like heads and accessories, and they're gonna be pinless as well for $25, man. I don't know how you beat that.
Yeah, because I was one of those people that like I didn't want to get the figure arts line because imports, and if I was gonna build the roster that I wanted to build, that'd be hundreds, if not thousands of dollars if they ever got to that point. You know, they kind of just dropped the line. And then same thing with Storm Collectibles. They release like one a year with 5 repaints, and they're like $80 each.
Yeah, man. It's like trying to find like the perfect place in the middle that like gives you that nice 6-inch figure of Street Fighter, but also is quality. And
yeah.
I mean, I wish I could touch them in hand, but hopefully I'm gonna try to go to New York Comic Con, so I'm sure they'll probably show some more of the figures. At least have those that they showed at Comic Con in person. And I'm also down with these Mega Man figures too.
Oh yeah, Mega Man. Yeah, I've been wanting a good Mega Man line, like this,
Yeah.
Representative of like the old school games, because that's what I would play with my brothers.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I played those games like since I was like straight out of the womb. I played Mega Man. If you ask any of my family members, they would tell you like all I did was play Mega Man as a kid. So this is like perfect. Like I wanted these specific ones, and then hopefully they'd go into like Mega Man X territory if these are good and they sell well, and like the sky's the limit with Mega Man. So.
All right, but if you play Mega Man, who is your favorite like evil robot?
Are you talking like OG Mega Man or?
Yeah, let's go. I mean, you could do the first like 2 games.
All right, so like Mega Man, the first one, I like fighting Airman a lot. He would shoot the little clouds, and that was always like a bitch to get through. Damn, which is which I'm trying to figure out for the Wily ones. Like it's so like almost like a blur now. I haven't played those games in a long time, but I remember Airman, Snake Man stuck out to me a lot. I like fighting Snake Man and Cutman, yeah. But that first game was weird. That first game, like the whole like gameplay style and like the point, it was like totally different from what Mega Man 2 and the rest were.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was cool though. But like when X came out, that was just like that blew my mind.
Yeah, X was a lot of fun.
I mean that game still holds up. I think. Like if they ever want to do like a redux like they did with like the Ninja Turtle stuff and do like a new X game in like 2D style like that, I'd be 110% down for that.
That'd be crazy.
I think that's what you need to do. But yeah, man. I mean, these are dope. Anything else that you liked, or anything else where you like kind of like that's kind of whack?
Um, the whole Mezco booth was kind of like to me. All their reveals didn't really hit with me. Mainly because I'm just waiting on so much, like everybody else. But I think NECA really did a good job as well.
I think NECA did a really good job too.
Like, NECA was number 2 for me.
I'm into those comic book style turtles. Like I know like there's 2 different styles of comic book. They have like the old OG ones, which are way more like cartoony, and these are a little bit more like beefier and leaner and stuff. I dig these quite a bit. These comic book style figures.
Yeah. Because those make me feel like the buffer ones. They feel like the IDW turtles a little bit, and that's like the series that I really read.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But I am kind of sad we're not going to get those. Like they're not even going to re-release the original, like kind of scrawny turtles.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can get them like on eBay for like their knockoffs that you can get, which are still like they have the old mold that they used, and like it. I just don't know like if they ever plan on getting those old molds again and reissuing those at some point, which I think a lot of people would like, but they might. I don't know. I don't know what their plans are with that.
Because I'd be good with like, the ideal is give us like redo those figures with your new like kind of skills that NECA has, where they can give us the crazy articulation.
And they could do that. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hold up on that is. But like, I'd even take just a straight up re-release of those old ones.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. I would too. And I still have the old ones. Like they're that good. They're so much fun to have, and they're a different style too. So I mean, they could do that if they wanted to. But I do dig these turtles. I mean, they just nail that aesthetic so well. That comic book style or the cartoon style, like the black lines and the shading and just the whole look. It just pops, man. And that Zog in the back, that freaking Triceratops, that is insane, dude.
That's gonna be like Marvel Select Abomination level. Like that's gonna be a chunky figure.
And these do freaking dinosaur figures? Like what the hell?
I'm trying not to, but I'm seeing everybody post up their Hammond Collection T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, man, that looks really nice. I've avoided dinosaurs for this longest time, but that might catch me off guard.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard, and I was like, damn, I mean, it'd be cool to have that family.
Yeah.
And that T-Rex. But, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, and, I do want to talk about, obviously, Metacom, Mayfix came in, and they weren't part of San Diego, but they came in and they showed some really dope stuff, too.
Oh, yeah. That Captain America, like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't stop looking at this Captain America. That sculpt looks that got me twisted in so many ways.
Oh yeah. What's a line? Because Metacom's kind of like crazy with their selections too, where we'll get like Marvel comic stuff and then they'll just give us Terminator. It's like what's one kind of line or movie that you would want them to like cover?
Oh man, I'm happy with what they've been doing. Like I just got this Nightfall Batman. I was like, when are we ever gonna get like Nightfall toys? And I mean, this thing is it's so punchy. It's so 90s. It's just like, and there's like all these little red accents throughout the body, like underneath the big metal cowl and everything. It looks so nice. Hush was like the main thing I've always wanted to see in figure form. Like I had the DC Direct one, like the just basically statues with like moving arms. I loved those for a long time, and Hush was the one. I love the Hush versions. So, I don't know, man. Like I would love to get like Rambo figures or something.
Ooh, Rambo would be crazy.
I think a Rambo would be dope. I would love to get a Rambo. Demolition Man.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Demolition Man. Yeah. Like Wesley, I want that figure. I think a lot of people would.
I think people are still into getting that stuff. I mean, I don't know if like Hasbro ever do like the old Blade, like Wesley Snipes Blade. You know, I think that'd be dope, but I don't know if they plan on doing that. But I'd be into that.
I would,
for sure.
I would hope so, because like the avenue is there. We've gotten. Because honestly, what would like kind of hold that back? Did they not have? Yeah, they had Toy Biz. Toy Biz did a Wesley Snipes Blade back then.
Yeah, the other thing is because maybe like since they have the new Blade coming out, they don't want to go back and touch that one, and
Yeah,
you know,
that makes sense.
and like when someone, I think someone asked the panel, Jesse Falcon, that would they ever do like Marvel versus Capcom stuff? They're like, oh, we would still do game reverse thing, but we wouldn't go into the past necessarily. So I don't think they'll probably do anything that's like before like actual like Marvel MCU came in. You know?
Yeah.
Probably.
Boo. But yeah.
Boo. But maybe if Dan, if you're watching, or Ryan, anyone's watching, just keep an open mind. You know.
Oh yeah.
People want that stuff. But all right, Nico, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, for sure. It was good chatting with you.
Yeah, man. Everyone check out Nico's page. I mean, he's made some really dope stuff. He does all sorts of tutorials online too. I have his painted, I would say Mark Spector heads, and those are sick. So again, thank you for sending that my way too, man. That was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, my pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. So,
but all right, peace, everybody.
All right.
Stay up. Eat your Swedish fish. I'm out of here.
That Captain America. I think I was up like from Saturday to Sunday just waiting for a Mayflex review. I was just dying for it. And they are so stingy with how they reveal stuff. No one's really allowed to take photos. If you see any of the photos, they're not very professional. They're all like, someone just kind of like waving a camera and taking really low-res photos. And it's all secretive. And the one person that I saw share some photos, they deleted the photos. And so, luckily that was the first image of Captain America. And then here's this one, and I just can't stop staring at it. You can already imagine the colors, just like with the Bane that they showed. Let me get to that Bane. Look at the last page here. There we go. Picture of Bane. There it is. I do think he's squatted, so he looks like a little short, but I think once you prop him up, he'll be big. He's not going to be McFarlane size huge, right? But McFarlane's Bane, I think, looks pretty good too. And for $40, that's not a bad deal. This one's going to be, on Ami, $80 maybe, because it's like a deluxe figure probably, but maybe not. Maybe it's just some standard price. And that also, classic Batman, the Nightfall Batman with a blue cape. I can't wait to see the actual full colored version of that. They do such good work with their figures, man. Like I dig it. I dig it so much. Like I'm just so into this Nightfall Batman. I don't know if you guys got it and you've been playing with it, but I just really dig it. I say that a lot. I dig it. Yeah, but I don't think it matters, Roland. Like, I think people accept the fact that they're already delayed, and so they still announce stuff. And they still have a lot of things they need to show. And people are still into it. Like, like Poison Ivy, right? I think people have been wanting this Poison Ivy, especially to match with that Superman. That Poison Ivy looks great. I love the Hush style, like I said to Nico. I think that Poison Ivy looks so dope. Like I wish they had someone that you could actually talk to. Like that's a cool thing about other companies like Super 7 and Hasbro and even Mezco to a certain point, that you can actually talk to the people that work on the toys and get, some sort of feedback, right? With Metacom, they just operate like in their own space. Like I've never seen any interviews with anyone from like Metacom or people that work on Mayfix figures. Like I have to go through Twitter and translate Japanese to get any sort of like information on the people that do this stuff. I would be really interested to hear their whole process. You know, it's almost like a Willy Wonka thing. Like you don't know what's going on until you're inside the factory. But what they produce is pretty awesome, and we're all into it. They sell out super quickly. Aftermarket prices are triple than what you pay for them, and I'm into what they're dishing out. Very pointy. He's very sharp. Sharp. Banning caps just seem a little disproportionate. You know, they don't really have Captain America standing next to anyone, so I don't know. I just feel like they have the most comic accurate body types for figures. Sometimes they look a little smaller, but I think just like the muscle, the anatomy, the looks of them, I think they have this perfect comic book look that I've always wanted to see in toys. They just nail it for me. That's kind of my aesthetic. I love that Poison Ivy too. Are you doing a heads, Shadow Moses? Shadow Moses, by the way, he's here, and he also provided the Moon Knight arcade. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see it there. You're probably here because I posted about this live stream and about this giveaway. And I'm still waiting for a Mayfix Moon Knight 2. Where the hell is it? Nothing. No Moon Knight Marvel announcement, no Moon Knight swag, no Moon Knight Mayfix figures. I'm just... Give it to me. No Mayfix Daredevil. I'm surprised. I know they still have their event going on until the 28th, technically. So maybe they are saving something for the end of their showcase, but I don't know. I'm curious. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. The Death of Superman line. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I never thought they'd do Nightfall. Like, Hush was a big one. They've done the Jim Lee X-Men figures. They've done MCU stuff. But Nightfall came in, I'm like, okay, that kind of changes the game of where they want to go with their stuff. They're focusing on this line now, so maybe they do Death of Superman, right? So maybe we do get a Doomsday. Like, that would be insane, for sure. And I would love to get a new Doomsday. I still have all of my DC-UC Mattel figures, and some of them still hold up. Like, I don't think we'll ever get a really great Solomon Grundy again, and I'll still stick with my Build-A-Figure one. Kilowog is still awesome. There's a couple more figures that I like too, but those are the two that really stand out for me. I scanned the Kickstarter spawn head for custom. I have a second. Oh, nice, man. Shadow Moses is all. He's insane. Go give him a follow. Check his stuff out if you haven't already. That stuff is so good. All right. It's been about an hour. If you guys are in the chat, just say what's up again. I'm going to write down some of your names, well, all of your names, and I'll enter you for the giveaway for the Moon Knight arcade. We said we're going to do that. Oh, greetings from Turkey. Hello, see you. Thank you. Well, you can be here for the toy talk or the giveaways, whatever you want. So we can do, we can talk about whatever you want if you want to do that. I think the phone line died. I don't have the hour-long Zoom. I only have the hour-long Zoom, but you know what? I'll do this. Boop, boop, boop. Did we talk about the NECA stuff? Yeah, we did. The animated stuff is pretty cool too. Are you guys feeling the Dios? Roland, don't tell me how to do my job, all right? putting your names in.
Did I get recorded in?
Huh?
Did I get recorded in?
Do you want to be entered into the contest? Is that like morally correct to enter my wife into the contest?
If I win, then I'll have another contest and enter the other people's names.
I don't know what she just said. From Tampa, from London. Oh, my. ¿Qué pasa, Obi-Wan Chingones? Here listening to your thoughts, not necessarily for the freebie, but do appreciate it. I mean, I give you my free thoughts and free stuff. I do it all right? All for you guys. All for y'all. Oh, there we go. Let's just enter. I hope that's everyone. I think that's everyone that's here right now. Are you Moon Knight, TC buddy? That's pretty cool. I see you, Clockwork. Alright, is that everyone? Just say what's up if you haven't said what's up already. Pretty sure I got everyone that's already said hello. Oh, did she make incredible sound effects earlier? She did, didn't she? Alright, someone said you can be entered. I have you listed as my wife. So, in the chat, what was your favorite reveal of Comic-Con? Figure-wise, toy-wise, or maybe even movie-wise? I think I saw. Alright. Well, I already mentioned it to Nico, was the Jada Toy stuff. That was my favorite stuff, for sure. Clockwork says Black Panther. Black Panther Marvel Legends wave or Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Marvel Legends Beast, sucker for X-Men. Same here. The Ghost Rider HasLab, you did mention that. Now, I think a lot of people have already said that blacked out. Let's get to this. A lot of people already kind of figured out which Ghost Rider they're talking about, the Robert Reyes one, and that gets me thinking: what are the tiers, right? Is it possible they announce Blackheart, Mephisto to be included with that tier? Are they just gonna do stuff for the car, flame effects? What are your thoughts? I'm not too sure. Retro Snake Eyes and Mirage Turtle from Savage, yeah. Mirage Turtle, I'm 100% down with. And the Jada Toy stuff. The Mayfix reveals, for sure. Jada Chun-Li, that's a great one. That Fei Long, I'm so in for that Fei Long. I have always been looking for a reason to sell my Soda figures. Soda was a line way back when they did Street Fighter stuff. And they look great. They still look great. They're still in their packages. I have basically all of the Street Fighter 2 characters. I think I do, yeah. I have all of them because they never made a DJ. So technically, it's a complete collection, but it's not the complete roster. And that's something that I think one of the guys from Jada Toys had talked about was no line has ever made a full roster. The figure art stuff, I think they're defunct now, or like the Street Fighter line is dead because they had no announcements at Comic Con. They haven't revealed or teased anything Street Fighter, so I don't imagine they're going to continue with that line. Storm Collectibles, it's sparing. Seldomly you get a new figure like every 6 months. It's like usually like once a year. It almost feels like now. And so now they're teasing Balrog, and Balrog's not due till next year. So, and then they don't even have prototypes for Beast for Blanca and Pei Long. So yeah, I'm unsure. I'm hoping Jada Toys delivers, man, because I think people have been wanting Street Fighter figures, and not just Street Fighter figures, but Capcom figures too. I think they could just go all out with that if these figures hit. If the Mega Man ones hit, and I'm just really, really excited about it, and I'm hoping at Comic Con they'll have some more stuff to show and talk about, as opposed to just these three figures. Maybe they have the accessories, maybe they have the packaging. Speaking of Street Fighter, have you guys seen the pictures of these? These look awful. These are the Playmates versions. I love this art. I think it's just this art was made for the convention. It might be in the box. I'm not sure, but I love this old Street Fighter character select cabinet, and he had Ninja Turtles on the side. That's the best part of this 2-pack, because that Ryu looks like junk. Looks like basura, and that Chun-Li doesn't look too hot either. And the Turtles too. They're the old turtle figure they made for God knows how many times, and I really hate how much of this, like, it's like they're trying to copy the style that NECA does with like all like the dark lines and cartoon. I'm not even sure what they're based. Are they like comic book version? I imagine so, with all like the Sharpie markings everywhere. But then like the rest of the body is clean, so it just feels incomplete, Yeah. Just wanted to get a better look at Chun-Li, but the computer's like, nope, I'm not getting a better look at that. I think that they look awful. Not into that at all. I do like these though. Boss Fight Studios, Popeye, and Bluto, and Olive Oil. I like those. I am down for that Popeye. MVC shelf, non-existent. We need an MVC shelf. We need Captain Commando, Strider Hero. These are essential characters. So hopefully they get there. A Bison. Yeah, Soda did. They not only did the classic Street Fighter roster, but they went Alpha, this Third Strike. They actually tried to do a lot of them, and then they eventually folded. But just need that one company that is gonna follow it through, and hopefully Jada Toys delivers. Hopefully, I'm praying. I'm praying to Shadowloo. Yeah, I played that game, man. So bitch. I don't know. Toy Fair next year, but Comic Con is in October, I think. So I definitely want to do Comic Con. All right, let's do this giveaway. Their own wash shells, dude. I would like to have to do the Street Fighter Power Ranger figures someday. That crossover. I don't know that crossover. I had no idea Power Rangers did a crossover with Street Fighter. Huh. How? Hold on. All right. Okay, whoever's name lands is the winner. We're not going to do like process of. Do you guys want to do process of elimination, or just the first person selected is the winner? There's not that many people. There's 20, but that could take a while. My wife just laughed at that.
No, I'm not.
Oh, she's not even watching the stream anymore. She's not even laughing at this. What should I do? What should I do? Should we just spin the wheel one time, or should we spin the wheel until everyone's eliminated, until the last person is chosen? No, I'm talking to my invisible friend. Yes, to you.
Well, you're talking to so many friends online.
I'm talking to you, Christina. You're my best friend.
You spin it once.
All right, we're gonna spin it once. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's not make it anxious. The winner is River Christian Bell. Are you in the room, River Christian Bell? One spin, everybody knows the rules. That's how we do it here. I think sometimes when I try to diet, I watch other people eat food, and I was watching One Bite reviews, like endlessly, like every night. I just wanted pizza, and so I had to watch someone eat pizza for me. Rick, what's up, man? I want to hear your wonderful voice, but you can hear mine instead. Hey, River Christian Bell, felicidades, congrats, dude. You win. Beautiful arcade cabinet, Moon Knight style, designed by Shadow Moses himself. Just DM me, River Christian Bell. We'll talk about how we get that to you. But congratulations, man. You lost, by the way, Christina. She is beside herself. She's distraught. But she's always a winner in her heart. At least someone thinks so. Congrats. Yeah, congrats. For sure, dude. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I think that really covers a lot of the stuff from Comic Con. I know Rick went there and took some awesome photos, and he shared them with a few of us, and it was really cool to get like kind of like that really close eye and to see all those reveals and just all the figures there, man. I mean, Rick Lele had an awesome time and hung out with some people too, and I was very jealous, to say the least. And I'm hoping that some people are able to go to New York Comic Con and have a good time as well. These Mondo figures, man, I love these a lot. They look great. These are like the animated styles that I wanted to see, and obviously they are super detailed and they're 1/6 scale. And they cost way more than a 6-inch figure, but you know you really see the love and the effort put into these figures. That Jubilee looks amazing. All of the head sculpts, just like the blue lines in and like the shadowing. And that Magneto is so perfect. Speaking of Magneto, did you guys see the new look of Magneto in X-Men '97? I know it's like a classic look, but you know, sometimes they change stuff for a reason because it looks best. Harley Quinn looks great. That Joker and Batman were so tempting. I stick with the only monsters I have. I don't know if you can see them. Are the Ninja Turtles, and I only have 3 of them. I was lucky enough to find them at a movie theater at the Alamo Draft House, and these were at retail prices. They weren't like $300 like they are on eBay, so I had to get them. But you know, you did. But you know, I coerced you into buying them for me. So, still, I was watching out for me. I was watching out for number one. But yeah, this Joker looks insane. It's so good. I'm praying Mayfex, and I know it's the repeated word of the day. Everyone's saying I'll wait for Mayfex, but I'll wait for Mayfex. But these Mondos are hard to pass up. Tough. And here we go. I mean, this Skeletor is beautiful. Luckily, I was able to nab that 2-pack of Skelly and He-Man. But come on, man! Look at this thing. Look at that giant battle cat. I mean, I don't know where you would put it anyway, but that's beautiful. a beautiful thing. Toys are beautiful. I love toys. Yeah, that bearded Magneto is dope. Yeah, it's a proxy gift for myself. That's true. Pretty much. Pretty much. Um, yeah, but that was cool, man. I mean, I'm sure everyone had such a good time um, getting back into like the swing of things, of like going to conventions and like seeing new figures and just having a good time and hanging out with people. I mean, that's great, man. I'm happy that people had a good time and had to see some new shit and hang out with people and just kind of feel like everything's back to normal, you know. Beast Kingdom stuff, that there's some weird anorexic Goliath. I didn't know this was Goliath. Like I knew it's gargoyles, but I was like, oh, is that like his like grandma or something? Is that like young Goliath? And then it was just no, it's Goliath. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, you have the cloth garb right here, which is cool. Um, it's just, I mean, I think it's just the neck and the head. And so it's like he lacks any sort of like big upper body, you know. So I'm not feeling that one. Not in the sense that I would choose this over NECA. I think their egg attack stuff is great. It's unique. I'm not into like their 8-inch stuff. Like I am not crazy into this whoever this is because this is not Keaton Batman. Not sure who that is. Hashtag not my Batman. You always wait for a Mayfair. I have that tattooed across my stomach. But yeah. But overall, I think it was great. I mean, Hasbro showed some cool stuff. Mayfex from Japan showed some really cool things. I guess you can't consider them as Comic Con revealed, but I think Jada Toys. And I know Rick was there in person, and it's a whole different feel from pictures to like in person, especially if you get to hold them and like kind of see them so up close. I don't know if Rick is still in the chat, but if anyone went to Comic Con, did you have a favorite one or one that looked better than you thought it would? I think from what I've seen and people's reaction, that people really dug the Jada Toy stuff. And also the classified stuff, there wasn't a lot to show. It was already stuff they'd already shown before. But they did reveal Serpentor, which is a Hasbro PulseCon exclusive, which will be in a few months. That one looked really cool. I think people have been really wanting a Serpentor, and also he comes on his Serpentor glider, or whatever it's called, I don't know. And they had a lot of cool announcements, Shipwreck being one of the main ones, Rock and Roll as well. So those are cool. Those are always hard. Like, I'm starting to get to the point where classified are getting too much now, but they do. It's just like it's a lot they announce, but not a lot they release, and so I'm always like, wait, what did I order? Did I get that? I'm not too sure. This was announced like a year ago, but it's coming out now or coming out in 6 months, and it's just trying to catch up with everything, and so it's a little bit difficult, which is why I don't mind waiting for like Mayfex stuff. They show a figure, they tell you a date, and then that date is delayed indefinitely. But I can hold on because they're a little bit more expensive, but you know they're not releasing them in the rate that Hasbro releases their stuff, so I can stomach that. But still, it does become a lot. So I think GI Joe is one that I do love, but it's becoming more selective. Having said that, I was able to get Dr. Mindbender, but I mean, yeah, we can do it. I was very drunk. I had 2 Taco Bell soft taco supremes. And then my buddy texted me. I was just waiting in line. I was like, "Oh shit!" I just like got my phone. I was like, and like stuffing the taco in my face, which is what I do normally. And then just getting on my phone and ordering it. I was like, "How is it?" And then I got home somehow. I don't remember how I got home, but it was tough. But I was able to get Dr. Mindbender. So yay for me, being able to hold my alcohol. I know classified not even close to becoming like Mayfex in that regard. No, they're still releasing stuff, and you know, Storm Shadow and Spirit over here came in fine, no problem. Wasn't that big of a wait. And then I know people have been able to find the twins, so it's starting to trickle through, right? And I think by this time next year you'll have a lot more stuff in your hand. So it's just the shipping delays that happen and these companies trying to catch up, I think, and get stuff out. They had to like appease fans with like, okay, what are we gonna do? We gotta like show them something, and so they just started showing us rendered. And then I think the GI Joe team, specifically the classified team, have been able to like actually provide like product samples and not just show these like basic renders. So I think they've done a good job. And then Hasbro, like the Marvel Legends team as well, I think have done a really good job in trying to show people what's actually coming out and what's available. But the pre-orders are a long time away. Like with the Spider-Man stuff, you had the 3-pack. That's not coming out until next, August, I think? Not this August, next August. So over a year from now. It's a long time to wait, but I think people were just, clamoring for that, and they wanted to give them something, and this was the way of doing that. So, but I think Classifieds, overall have done a good job with releasing their stuff. But I think next year it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be as bad as it was last year or even this year. No drink and drive ever. I think I've blabbered on too much already. I know people are able to go like 5 hours. I don't know how. Also, I'm kind of by myself. Like I had some call-ins. That was cool. I appreciate that. Hopefully we can do a little bit more in the future. That's always good. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but also there wasn't like, maybe I'm just, desensitized by always having toy reveals, but there wasn't anything that was like, I mean, besides the Jaded Toy stuff, which was like, oh, that's awesome. And I think the NECA Turtles too, the Mirage Turtles, but we were all expecting that. We were all expecting that to come out, and they were going to show something, and it did, and they were great. But like Casey Jones already pre-ordered, you can get him. People have Fugitoid. The monster stuff is great. I'm not getting those, but they look really great. I like the Bride of Frankenstein April O'Neil figure. That Mikey Mummy is so cool looking. The Invisible Donatello looks great. I think I don't know who asked them about the Loot Crate stuff, but they were just Randy was trying to be very diplomatic in his response, and I think he found it very annoying as well as all the customers, and hopefully we all get our Loot Crates fully sent to us by the end of the year. Cause that's been a long time coming. But yeah, I think overall a lot of these companies had some really good debuts, a lot of great reveals. Oh yeah, the gargoyle stuff. Speaking of gargoyles, oh man, this one's so cool. The Xanathos armor. That thing is sleek. That's like a Ferrari of Goliaths. It's so cool. And the Xanathos figure's cool. The human figures are always fine. But these are where the money's at, for sure. This one's so great. That might be my favorite like gargoyle figure they've made so far. It just looks so cool. And then if you haven't seen the whole line, here you go. They look great. Brooklyn over there. And they're all available for pre-order too. I think all of them too on like Big Bad Entertainment Earth. But yeah, look great. They're all cool. Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not too familiar with their D&D or like these D&D characters. But they look cool. I mean, you can't knock them for them not looking cool or not knowing them. And ET stuff is great if you're an ET fan. I especially love the Elliot with the ET inside the basket. I don't think I'm gonna get every single ET figure they've announced, but I'm sure there's really hardcore ET fans out there that will get them all. And good for them. Gremlin stuff, they look great as always. So yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. It can get overwhelming, but then also I think a lot of us were expecting what they showed, and I think overall everyone got something that they wanted out of it, And then we'll see if Mafex has any more Star Wars. I don't even talk about Star Wars anymore. Does anyone talk about Star Wars? It's all the same stuff, right? I mean, these are like, I don't know if anyone was asking for a Halloween edition Clone Trooper, but that's probably the coolest thing they've made in like the last 6 months. The credit collection, I think, is super dumb. Um, yeah, it's just a bunch of repaints. Gaming great. Battle Droid. Sure, man. I mean, yeah, Bill Burr. That's cool to have for sure. I think a lot of people wanted Mayfield or Mayfeld, excuse me. Um, but yeah, man. Halloween edition Wookiee. I don't know who the audience is. Like, who are they marketing? Is it just like general collectors that collect everything? I don't know. Oh my god, it's me and my wife's 1 month anniversary. I thought you were getting out later, and so we were gonna go to dinner, but then she said she was getting out late. So I was like, okay, so then we can't do dinner. But then she got back. He didn't get back that much later. It was like 30 minutes later. You made it seem like you were coming back late.
It was an hour later.
No. No way, Jose. No way. Well, NECA doesn't own up to any of the Loot Crate stuff. But I don't think they're going to do any more exclusive through that. I think it's just been a bad experience for everyone. It's like, trickle-down economics, Savage. But of toys. The Reagan model of delivering action figures. Yeah, so obviously they're going to re-release ET stuff. I don't know if they've updated their joints at all, hopefully. So they're a little bit more sturdier, but, I wouldn't bet on it. Yo, Geek Effect, man. What's up? Nice to see you, dude. About to sign off in like 10 minutes. The same people who buy Christmas Star Wars toys. I guess, yeah, just all the theme stuff, right? I mean, what's next? You have Christmas, you have Halloween, Easter. Have they done Easter? 4th of July, Hanukkah. They can do, all the holidays, really. Doesn't matter. Daylight savings time, Chewbacca? I don't know. Yeah, I will. I'll give her a hug. The going out part? Well, not too sure. We'll see. Night's young. Yeah, I'm just like, they've had 2 failed HasLabs, and I don't want to, like, get on them, but just, I feel like something needs to change. I'm just like, how many credit collection, how many repaints are you going to make? Like, just reuse and reuse and reuse. It just feels uninspired, right? And I was going to say the Halloween ones are the coolest, but I still don't know who their audience is, right? It's just general Star Wars collectors, but I think at a certain point you're just like, not really into it. And then, yeah, the retro, very vintage stuff, people are always going to dig that. I'm just personally not into it. But, like, the TVC stuff is pretty cool. I think, like, their TVC is, like, that's, like, their bread and butter. I think that stuff always sells well, and that stuff, people always want new versions of that. And so, and usually they're better figures than the 6-inch stuff. I had so many of those back in late 90s, early 2000s, early mid-2000s, just, like, all of the Attack of the Clones, the Revenge of the Sith, and all, like, the side stuff, and they went back to the OT. And I got all of those figures. I don't collect that line anymore, the 3 3/4 stuff, but they're still great. And, I had a good time collecting that line for sure. That was the one, those were like the Star Wars figures that I really got into. But the 6-inch stuff, I think, like, everyone wanted it and it came out hot, and then they were not that great to come out, like, to begin with, and then started getting a little bit better, I think. But even, like, through, like, the sequel trilogy, they were kind of funky looking, especially the Poe Dameron. That Poe Dameron is disgusting looking. It bothers me. It's nightmare inducing. Yeah, and so I just it relies so much on nostalgia, right? And that's, I can only carry you so far. So I don't know. Like, yeah, you do nostalgia to hook people, but the figures have to deliver. The product has to deliver. You already have the one side of, like, the interest, but, like, when you get the actual figure, I don't think they really, they really deliver at the end of the day. Hanukkah Han Solo. That means it writes itself. Hanukkah Solo. It's called Hanukkah Solo. You're welcome. You're welcome, Black Series team. Do better. Yeah, I don't know. They probably make their money back, and they're probably fine, and they're just gonna stick with what they do, and maybe they'll have a successful, third time's the charm HasLab. What's one of your favorite figures you own, or that means the most to me? These Mondo ones, I really love. Two things. They're Ninja Turtles, and I love their look. And also, my wife got these for me, and so Ninja Turtles have always been like my favorite property, I guess. And I've had figures of them when I was a kid, when I was a bigger kid, when I was a biggest kid, and as a teenager, and as a young adult, and now as a, an old young guy, right? So, as an old young guy, I still collect them, and these are pretty awesome. And the fact that she got them for me it makes them extra special. When someone gives you something, and there's meaning and thought behind it, it's pretty radical, bro. Radical, dude. Yeah. Same with Boba. Yeah, it's just rehashing, like, Darth Maul's back, Boba's back. They have a whole series on Boba Fett, but it just feels exhausted. It's just like they feel like they're exhausted. They've sucked all the milk from that Lucas teat already. It's dry. There's nothing left to milk. That Lucas milk, that sweet, sweet Lucas milk. Yeah, Hot Toys is just insane, man. They make 1/6 scale vehicles, and they don't require crowdfunding. It kind of makes you think, right? Like, wow, like they're really relying on crowdfunded 1/12 scale stuff, and they're not even close. I don't think Hot Toys has ever had any crowdfunding vehicles, right? They just make it. And I don't know how many they make, but they still make it. They still do it. So apparently doing well. I don't know. My uncle has an extensive Hot Toys collection, and it's very impressive. I always say to myself, if I had to redo, like start over from the beginning of my collection, I would have just done 1/6 scale stuff. The Hot Toys stuff is incredible, and Mondo stuff is beautiful. But again, I don't know if anyone will ever make a 1/6 scale, Nightfall Batman. So I'm still happy with my 1/6 scale, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of stuff, and I'll always collect and I'll always get things here and there, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of things that I'm just really happy with already, and so now it's just really trying to whittle down my collection, keep it more focused. No more green space mills to suckle, that's for sure, Roland. You know all about that. Hey, Savage Stain, thanks for joining in. I'm gonna I'll be here for 3 more minutes, and then we'll call it a night. You're not too far off, Clockwork. I think that's definitely a possibility. They made a Battle Cat, so they're already teasing like, hey, we're gonna not just do the figures, and now now Funko owns it. They're probably putting a lot of resources into the Mondo line. Just off the bat, they announced the He-Man, She-Ra, Batman, and Joker. I think they re-released Catwoman, or it was already on sale on their Mondo site. They teased Harley Quinn now, Trapjaw, Battle Cat, like I just mentioned, and then you have the animated line. You have Wolverine, Jubilee, Gambit, and Magneto. So it just feels like, yeah, they're really going all in with this, and they've already shown some really awesome stuff. So I could totally see them doing a Sentinel. It would just be mind-blowing, for sure. You could get that Sentinel if Mondo does one, and that could be your master mold, right? It would work. It would work. It's so hard to downsize, man. Yeah, because you just get overwhelmed. Like today, I was going through my basement, going through all of my bins, just opening stuff, sweating like like a like a like a sinner in church, and it was a lot. It was a lot of shit to go through, and yeah, it just kind of like it overwhelms you at a certain point. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna get rid of all this shit. So, luckily, I found like some big pieces I want to get rid of, and I'll do a post tomorrow of the stuff that I'm just trying to get out. Get it out of here. Um, so hopefully some locals or someone in New Jersey or Connecticut or somewhere, if I'm in New York, will want to pick them up because they're hard to ship out. And so um, I'll sell stuff on a discount, and I'll post stuff online as well. So, but yeah, definitely about downsizing and just kind of figuring that all out and really helping my collection grow by getting smaller. Cultivating it and then just watching expenses, man, because those things catch up to you. And they sneak up on you. They sneak up. All right, that's enough. I'm just kind of babbling on now. Thank you guys for tuning into the live. It was very impromptu, but I wanted to do one for like the last few weeks. Just haven't had the opportunity, and so here we are. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Do it right now. That'd be cool. Do it. Watch the videos I have down. I'm gonna really try my hardest to work on a video review. I know that's where the views are. So and I want to do one. I still want to do my Cuphead review. That's like my next one, and that's the one that I just finished playing the DLC. So I want to look at that toy, and so I just got to work with the camera and figure that all out and the lighting thing. But I think at the end of the day, just like fuck it, just have fun, then people will watch. So I'll figure it out. Kwanzaa Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan Shingon, you're just like on a whole other plane right now. You're nailing it. You should talk to the Black Series team and be a part of their marketing team because someone needs to help them out. Rick, good night. Thank you guys. Abrak Elena, thank you. Yeah, thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate you. So I'll enjoy some dinner with Mrs. It's our 1 month anniversary. We will make sweet, passionate love. And she already ate, apparently. So there goes that. Whatever. I'm going to go play with Nightfall Batman. All right, guys. Good night. They weren't cold leftovers. Unbelievable.